Accepting Fate. Chapter 10. Chapter 10. As she delved into the pages of the ancient journal, her heart raced with excitement at the tales of supernatural beings that leaped off the yellowed paper. Each word seemed to come alive, painting vivid images in her mind of creatures beyond her wildest imagination. Lost in the world of magic and mystery, she was completely absorbed in the stories that unfolded before her. Suddenly, a loose paper fluttered out from between the pages and drifted gracefully to the floor, breaking her trance. Startled, she blinked and refocused her gaze, noticing the stray sheet lying innocently at her feet. Curiosity piqued, she reached out a trembling hand to retrieve the fallen paper, wondering what secrets it might hold within its creases. As her fingers closed around the crumpled parchment, a chill ran down her spine, sending shivers through her body. Unfolding the paper, she gasped as she read the cryptic message scrawled in elegant script. The words seemed to pulse with an otherworldly energy, filling her with a sense of foreboding. Little did she know that this simple act of picking up the fallen paper would set off a chain of events that would change her life forever. As she reached down to retrieve the page from the ground, she noticed that it had been neatly folded not once, but twice. Curiosity piqued, she carefully unfolded the paper, revealing a letter that was addressed to me. With a mix of surprise and anticipation, she began to read the heartfelt words that were penned on the page, instantly realizing the significance of this unexpected discovery. My dearest daughter, if you are reading this letter, it means that I am no longer with you in this world. I want you to know that my heart aches for not being able to properly prepare you for the challenges that lie ahead. I apologize for any shortcomings on my part. However, please understand that you are not alone in this journey. As you read these words, you may be wondering about the family that I never mentioned before. I made a conscious decision to shield you from the harsh realities of the world we live in. When I met your mother, I made a promise to leave behind my previous life and protect you from the creatures that roam the night. In doing so, I distanced myself from my own family. Nevertheless, I kept a watchful eye on them from afar. This is why I say that you are not alone. You have a grandfather who is still alive, residing in Romania. He may be far away, but he is a part of your family. Additionally, you have a cousin named Adelmo Madison, who lives in New Orleans. These are the connections that you have, and they can provide you with support and guidance. Unfortunately, your aunt and uncle, who could have been a source of love and wisdom, passed away when you were just an infant. It saddens me deeply that you will never have the opportunity to meet them. If you ever have any questions or need assistance, I encourage you to reach out to your relatives. They may be able to provide you with the answers you seek. Furthermore, within the office and journal, you will find all the information you need to continue your journey of protecting the world. I apologize for leaving you at such a young age, my sweet daughter. It was never my intention to depart from your life so early. As you embark on this new chapter of your life, I want to wish you the best of luck. Remember that Detective Pat Ballantyne is someone who can assist you in finding your cousin and grandfather. He possesses valuable information and expertise in this matter. Please know that my love for you is immeasurable, and I will always be watching over you from wherever I may be. Take care, my dear daughter, and may your path be filled with strength, courage, and love. With all my love, your father, Dragos Alexandru. Overwhelmed with emotion, tears streamed down her face as she reached the end of the letter. It was a moment of pure disbelief and astonishment. The realization hit her like a tidal wave. I have family, escaped her lips. It was a revelation that seemed too good to be true, yet there it was, written in black and white. The weight of this newfound connection filled her heart with an indescribable joy, and she couldn't help but exclaim to herself, I can't believe this. With the letter still clutched tightly in her trembling hands, she shifted her attention to the surroundings. The office, filled with shelves upon shelves of books, seemed to hold the key to unraveling the mysteries of her newfound family. Each book represented a world of knowledge she had yet to explore, a gateway to understanding the intricate tapestry of her heritage. As she scanned the titles and flipped through the pages, a sense of curiosity and determination washed over her. She was determined to learn, to absorb every bit of information that would shed light on the world she was about to step into. Lost in a whirlwind of emotions, she couldn't help but reflect on the incredible journey that lay ahead. The letter had opened a door to a whole new chapter in her life, one that promised love, connection, and a sense of belonging. As she stood in the office, surrounded by the wisdom of countless authors, she realized that this was just the beginning. The books held the stories of her ancestors, the tales of their triumphs and struggles, and she was eager to dive into their narratives. With a mix of trepidation and excitement, she knew that this world of unknowns would shape her in ways she couldn't yet fathom. The moment she reached the end of the letter, tears welled up in her eyes, and a sense of disbelief washed over her. In a whirlwind of emotions, she couldn't help but think to herself, "I actually have family. This is unbelievable." The realization hit her like a ton of bricks, filling her with a mix of joy, confusion, and gratitude. Michael Archer, creator,